way. It's Monday, June 9th. I'm still John Evans, and you're on the Small Town Network.
Yeah, I'm Scott Wilk.
And that's not Howard.
That's not Howard. Welcome to another week of community news here on Small Town Network. If you're brand new to us, we're a weekly program. We cover your events, local information, things to do, school news when school's in session, and so much more. We've got a huge program, so we're just going to get right into it. Got to thank the groups that share our program every week. And again, if you don't see us in a group that you'd like to, just shoot us a message, and we would love to get that on the program. Okay, first of all, we do local business shout outs, but this is kind of a good one because this is a brand new neighbor, and we wanted to get the info about this, but it's the Potato Hut.
Yeah, they're right there on the corner of Rockwood Street and Front Street, just 2 doors down from me, or one actually.
Yeah.
But they've got, oh man, the biggest baked potatoes you can imagine. You can get them with all different kind of fixings. They got a little bit of everything too. And you can get a half tater.
Yeah.
They're huge taters, and if you don't want to eat a whole tater with all the good stuff on it, you can get a half tater as well. But they got other sides and
Taco Tater Tuesday.
Yep.
There's some more stuff there. But check them out on Facebook and come down and see them.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. And then while you're in town, stop by and see John as well. Like we were saying, we do business shout outs. We used to do it if you were just a brand new business, but nowadays, even some of the businesses that have been around need a little plug here and there. So we like to do this for you, and you can do this too. Just send in your information, and we would love to put you on the program, just like Sleeveless Mows. It's definitely the time the grass is growing for sure, but they do your lawn care, mulching, tree removal, gutter cleaning, pruning, hedging, weeding, all that stuff. So that can clean up the outside. And then we have Made Happy, who can clean up the inside. They do residential cleaning, deep cleaning, commercial cleanings, rental cleanings, free estimates. You can give them a call or look them up on Facebook. And then our friends, Robin's Boat Repairs. They do all kinds of stuff to get your boat cleaned up, paint, buffing, detail cleanup. They're in the old IGA UGO building on South Chamberlain, but go check them out. They also have a Facebook group, but they said they accept everybody, so look them up on Facebook. But we appreciate them being a part of the program. All right, first segment, things to do, and it is packed full, brought to you by none other than Mr. John Evans and Evans Financial.
Yeah, we'll keep this short today because we got a whole bunch of stuff to do. But hey, I'm right across the street from the park there. Come see me. You end up getting statements from investments that you've had elsewhere, and maybe a job you left and you don't know what to do with it, or you don't know who to talk to. Well, I'm your guy. So come see me, bring those statements with you, and we'll get you fixed up.
Yeah, there's his building, there's his info, right across from the park, right in downtown Rockwood. All right, things to do, and this is a busy one.
Yep.
So many things, and the first one, I think, it's not the first one, and there's a couple camps on here that I included. I know that they start today, but like this one has another one in July.
Yeah.
That's why I put that there, but it's kicking off with a summer camp.
Yeah, summer camp, and it's $195 for the week. You get a t-shirt and all that good stuff, and this is a gymnastics camp.
Yeah, so if you like some flipping fun, go do that. And then here's another one. This is cheerleading, and again, this is this week, but check with them. They may have more. They may still let you in.
Yeah, ages 6 to 17, and that's all week from 8 a.m. to 11:30.
Yeah, in Crossville. So check that out. Then some entertainment. This is cool tonight, and again, check on these because weather is bad. We got a couple updates,
and it's gonna be the weather's one of those things right now that it's so spotty. And you say, "Oh, I ain't gonna do that because it's gonna rain." Well, it might not hit you, but when it hits hard. So you gotta keep your eye out for it. But Mirror Lake Blast is live music every Monday night, starting at 5 Central Time in Fairfield Glade.
Yeah, that's very awesome. And here's a cool thing: if you want to audition,
yep, you can go audition for Much Ado About Murder.
Yeah, it's like a murder mystery, must be.
Yeah, Tennessee Valley Theater in Spring City from 6 to 8. They're going to be talking to you about that. They're going to do it today and tomorrow.
Yeah, check that out. Now, this one is updated. It has just been canceled.
Yep.
Due to the weather, and that's where we're saying check on all these, especially tonight. Now, I was looking, the weather tonight doesn't look as bad as in the morning, but you can't have people outside and lightning and stuff like
No,
that. So
you gotta be careful
So
with
this
that
is
stuff.
canceled. So don't come down to Rockwood tonight because this one is canceled. That's like 2 in a row, I think. But
Yeah, we haven't had one this year.
the weather has been hurting us.
Yeah.
But keep looking. There'll be another one, and then this is also going on.
Yeah, North Baptist Church Vacation Bible School, and that's from 6 to 8, from the 9th to the 13th.
Yeah, you can check out NorthRockwoodBaptistChurch.com for more, and they be jamming.
Be jamming, always jamming at the Bradbury Community Club over there, and from 6 to 10, $2 gets you in, but take an instrument and you can find a group and play with them.
Yeah, down there at the Bradbury. Here's another cool one at Lake Tansy.
The Wanna Beatles. So it's a Beatles cover band at Lake Tansy Pavilion, and it's part of their summer music series from 6 p.m. till 10 p.m. Central Time.
That one dude looks like Paul Simon, not a Beatle.
The short one?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
It's so crazy. We go check that out, Lake Tansy. Then in Crossville.
Yeah, you got a Kids Day at Crossville Cumberland County Visitor Center, and they're going to have crafts and refreshments and all kind of stuff, and that's tomorrow.
Yeah, so go check that out. Lake Tansy, as we were talking about, Wanna Beatles is there on the 10th. Kind of already talked about that, but if you're planning way ahead, there's some more.
There's Trent James, I know that dude.
Yeah, they be worshiping.
They be worshiping every Wednesday. They have their adult Bible study there at the Presbyterian Church across from the middle school in Rockwood.
Yeah, and also.
And also, their Sunday school starts at 10. Worship service starts at 11. Of course, the Wednesday Bible study we talked about. The Women's Association meets the second Thursday of each week. And the Love Kitchen Meal and Fellowship is the second and fourth Saturdays.
Yes, and then this one says it goes on every Wednesday forever.
From now till the end of eternity, till the end of time,
Yeah.
they are looking at stamps and collecting stamps and talking about stamps at the Art Circle Library in Crossville from 12 to 2 Central Time.
Yeah, this is like our library block because lots going on at local libraries. Here's the kickoff. I put that one in, but it's really this slide.
Yeah. Summer reading program at the Rockwood Library, and like we talked about last week, if you can find something for your kid to do, the first book they enjoy,
Yeah.
they're going to be reading the rest of their life, and it helps all across the board. It helps their, of course, their reading, but it helps their spelling, it helps their grammar,
Just
it helps
cognitive
everything.
thinking. Yeah, it's really cool. And then that was our library, Oliver Springs Library.
They've got a kids' junk journal class at 2:30, and well, that's Wednesday. Correct?
Yeah. So check that out. You can register at the library or through Mountain Gal Crafts. There we go. And at Fairfield Glade.
They have their farmers market every Wednesday from 9:30 a.m. to 12:30 Central Time at Stonehenge Drive in Crossville.
Now this one, the date doesn't relate so much, but I just popped it in there. But there is a countywide coloring contest going on by the 4-H. It's their summer reading contest. So you find this little coloring sheet. There's a bunch of different locations you can see there. But you can go to your Harriman, Rockwood, or Oliver Springs
I
Library.
saw there's a all children newborn to the 12th grade. If there wasn't
I'd like to
age
see a
limit,
baby.
I'd get out there and color me something, man.
Yeah, you didn't make the cut.
I didn't make the cut. I'm a little too old. But yeah, I'd like to see a newborn. What is it? I don't know.
Just give it the crayon and let it. Yeah, oh, it ain't the crayon. Okay, well, that's all right.
You'll find it again.
Yeah, it's kicking off to the summer movies at the Palace.
Palace Summer Movie. Tuesday's Inside and Out. Wednesday is Madagascar, and Friday is Dirty Dancing.
Yeah, the Friday one's the only one that's
It's not free.
yeah,
you
that's
gotta
not
pay
free
to
or $5. Yeah, it's $10 for that one, but it's a special thing.
$5 tickets for most.
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
free.
Yeah,
Okay.
no.
Preserve at Oak Ridge twice monthly farmers market every second and fourth Wednesdays, 9 a.m. to 1.
Yes, go check them out. And this is cool. This is the Watts Bar Beer Works.
Yeah, it's down in Spring City, and this is their schedule of events from, well, the 12th and the 13th is this week. They got, you saw that stuff there. Bingo night.
On the 12th?
And on the 12th, that's Thursday, and country music night on Friday.
Yeah, with Matt Halsinger. Gosh, all these names. And then the following weekend there at Watts Bar, Hayden Lynn and the Time Machine in concert. So check that
And
out.
I think you can get there by water, too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, absolutely. And then at the Crossville Amphitheater.
Yep, Daniel Kimbrough at the Crossville Amphitheater in Crossville. Bring a chair or a blanket, and it's a free concert.
Yeah, that's their Thursdays at the Amp, which is awesome. If you're looking for farm equipment,
They're having an absolute auction of surplus farm equipment. They got trucks. It looks
Look
like
at that
they got
top
them
left one. Yeah, that's a farm
cool,
equipment for me. Right
well,
there.
that's a cool truck.
Yes.
But I tell you what, each one of those things, when you need one, there ain't no substitute for it.
Oh,
I mean, you
you're
got to
right.
have it.
Like that thing on the top right there. You could do everything in your yard with that
Oh,
thing.
man.
Yeah.
But you can rent those as well.
Yeah,
But it'd be
and-
nice to have one of your own.
Free barbecue in Dayton down there. So check that out. Every Friday, Roane County Paws just asks that you remember them and donate $5 on Friday. You can scan that QRL code there. And that just helps out the Roane County Paws, so we appreciate you helping that. And the peach truck is coming.
Yeah, at the Rural King, they're going to have fresh peaches. Get up there and get them. They're going to go quick. They say they're going to sell that truck full of peaches.
Yeah,
it's
and
going to be gone.
You can go to thepeachtruck.com as you see on the side of that rig. And apparently, like, you can reserve them in advance, and you might want to do that because apparently they go fast.
They're going to sell that whole truck out, and they're only scheduled from 11 to 1.
Right.
So
That's a lot of peaches, too.
That's a lot of peaches.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
This is cool down at the Rockwood Marina and RV Resort.
Yeah, Wade Sims is going to be down there on the 13th from 6 till 9.
Yeah, and then it's been a while since we've seen the Roane State Expo.
Yep, but they got their Southeast Ranch Horse Series at the Roane State. They use both arenas, and it's free to go watch that.
Yeah, and this is cool. The concert at the Grove.
At the Grove. Now, that's not the Grove. Is it?
That's where the picture came from, so that must be a huge concert.
That
they did
is
at
at the Grove. But that's 6 to 8 p.m. on the 13th.
Yeah.
We don't know who's going to be there.
No, it didn't say. It was weird, but and this is the one we kind of already talked about it, but it is happening on the 13th.
Yeah, Palace Theater, and that's Friday, correct?
Yes.
Friday the 13th.
Oh, is
man.
it Friday?
Yeah, let me look.
Oh, it is. Yeah, yeah.
God.
Friday the 13th.
So beware. But anyway, go see
Yeah.
Dirty Dancing.
Yeah, and then this one is cool, Friday and Saturday. I thought this was awesome.
Community yard sale for the Rockwood Masonic Lodge, and that's at 205 South Chamberlain Avenue in Rockwood, 8 a.m. to 2.
Yeah, you can get a spot for $15. So give them a call and get in there. And this one's cool too. If you have a bunch of old electronics laying around, like computers and stuff, you can bring it and donate it.
Yeah, at the Grand Vista Bay Clubhouse from 9 a.m. to 11. Now, that's for all us old folks. That used to be Sugar Valley Farms out there.
Yeah, there you go. And if you like to crochet, loop it and swoop it, I think.
I don't know.
I don't either.
Basically, it looks to me like well-placed knots.
Yes.
Yeah, but crochet class by Jamie, Beth, and sister.
Jamie Beth. Yeah.
Jamie Beth.
Yeah, and the candle company. Yeah, so check that out. Everything's provided for $25, so go down there and loop it and swoop it. Farmers markets.
Yep, in Spring City from 8 a.m. to 12 on the 14th, and it's going to be again on 28th, so that's Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday. This one's on Saturday. Gosh, wish I could make it. It's going to be
Clint
so
Black
good.
at Petros up there. Well, that's at the
Brushy Mountain.
Brushy Mountain.
Yes. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Wish I could make that. If you can get out there, go out there. He was still to this date, and I've seen a lot of concerts. One of the best concerts I've ever seen. So
I've got a good story about Brushy and the minimum security place out there, so I ain't going to tell it here, but stop by and see me.
I've got a
out
picture
there.
of me and what's his name, James Earl Ray's cell.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was weird. I went up there with the WVLT one time. It was weird, but and they just kind of let us wander around in the place. It was kind of creepy. It was.
A buddy of mine knew the warden up there.
Really?
And he said, yeah, there's no doubt that he had help with that, because he said that dude couldn't walk out a door without bumping his head. You know?
Wow.
But then he ended up in London with money in his pocket.
Really?
I think so.
Wow.
I could be wrong. Call me and tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But June 14th, indoor yard sale and flea market at the Elks Lodge on Saturday.
Yeah, in Oak Ridge. This is a cool one someone shared with us. Bikers for Veterans.
Yep. The proceeds are for building repairs, and that's Saturday. $20 for a rider, $5 for passengers. Registration 10 to 12.
Yeah, so check that out. This is cool. Dinosaur Fun.
Dinosaur Fun Spring, Sunbright City Park. They got lunch with Gus.
I think I'm assuming that's a dinosaur. I don't know. Maybe it's just a guy named Gus. Yeah.
And everybody likes to have lunch with him.
Yeah, but go down to...
And they're eating at 11, so if you go down there at lunch, you're going to be late.
Yeah, so go down that in Morgan County. Oak Ridge Farmers Market.
Is 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. at Jackson Square.
And then back here to Harriman.
The Riverfront Farmers Market, Saturday, 8 a.m. to 11.
And this is cool. The Jeep Cruisin'.
Yep.
Oh, that's not Jeeps. I'm sorry. The Jeep Cruisin's coming to Pigeon Forge. I got confused. So this is Cruisin' to Summer.
But just a regular cruise in, but 11 a.m. to 4 at the meet in Kingston for lunch at the Smokehouse Restaurant. And then cruise on Highway 70 to Fairfield Glades. So that's a pretty good cruise.
Yeah, absolutely. So call that number for more info. And here's the spring recital from Studio 22 Dance.
Yep, a dance recital at the Performing Arts Rudd Auditorium at Bryan College, Dayton.
Yeah, I could stand like that. No, I could not stand like that. And the hippies are back.
I could start a fall like that.
I could too.
I don't even know if I can get in that position to fall down.
I don't think so.
But they're having a hippie festival in Roane County at the fairgrounds in Evansville. No relation to me.
That's right.
But live music, food vendors, and hippies at 3 o'clock.
And lots of bass tournaments going on. This one's going on.
The NBT Nationals, their fishing tournament, and it's down there on Toe String Valley Road in Spring City.
Yeah, not much information comes with those, but just if you're one of those bass fishermen,
you can get a hold of them there.
And you probably know the details because you're into all that stuff. Here is one of my favorite segments, brought to you by Freedom Storage over there on at 509 South Gateway.
Formerly Scanlon Lumber.
Yes, they're filling up fast, so go see them. Indoor-outdoor storage. Check them out. We appreciate them being on the program. Again, Roane County Animal Shelter. Now, just a couple days ago, they announced that they were at capacity again. So they may not even have adoption fees, but here's a bunch of animals from Roane County.
So that means get out and save these animals.
Yeah.
Take them home. They're going to be good ones. There's Rusty and Sophia.
Yeah.
5-0 and Buck.
Yeah. Cute.
Frito and Major.
Major looks happy.
Yeah, he does.
We've seen Chompy before. Somebody needs to adopt Chompy and Harold. They've been there a while.
They have been.
And here's
Nova's still hanging under that ball, and Chunk.
Chunk's there. Yeah, these two still, we are definitely guessing related.
Yeah, Eric and Sebastian. You might want to get both of those.
Yeah.
Keep them together.
Yeah, give them a good home.
Barney and Ophelia.
Cute.
Ophelia may have some bloodhound in her.
Yeah.
Duke and
these are puppies.
Puppy yet to be named.
Yeah.
Name that one yourself.
Here's two more that need to be named.
Yes.
And then one more that needs to be named, and Mo.
And Mo.
Hey, Mo. There's Bandit.
Larry and Curly. No, Bandit and Mia.
Mia.
Blue.
You're my boy, Blue.
And
Veda.
there you go.
I looked at that one for a while, and I was like, oh, Veda.
I'm glad you picked that one up.
There's their adoption fees. Those are ridiculous prices. You're not going to go to Petland and get an animal that cheap. There's Leo. But go down there, help them out, tell them you heard about it here. You can also send them stuff. They take cat litter. Those pans are great, and you don't even have to go down there. You can just have Amazon ship it straight to them. But we appreciate them being on the program. Go save one of those animals. Give them a new forever home. But we appreciate them. Tell them you heard about here on Community News. All right, school news. And although school is out, brought to you by Bells, there's still some school information to be had, and it's important stuff. Go down to Bells. Don't forget, they got everything. You name it, clothing, household stuff, everything, luggage. They got your, like all those, like makeup and hairspray, you name it. They got it. Go down there and tell Madison you heard about it here. Normally we have a student report from Mrs. Clement's journalism class, but hey, those kids some of them have even graduated. But here's the important info. We had this for Oak Ridge last week. I got this for Roane County. So here is your summer meal program pickup sites for any of the kids in this area, which is Midtown Elementary, Kingston Elementary, Dilla Springs Elementary, Midway Elementary, or the Rockwood Sports Complex. And there's the pickup dates from 11 to 1. Again, this is also showing that you can pick up meals every Wednesday, 10 to 1 at any of those, or that was 11 to 1, sorry.
Yeah.
And this is for the students for the upcoming 2025-2026. There's a Megan Adams contact if you need more info on that. That's Roane County. And then Oak Ridge, here is your pickup or feeding stations for them: the Blossom Center, Oliver Springs, Oak Ridge Outdoor Pool, or the Clinton Splash Pad. There it is again, and a little easier to read. Or you can go, this is cool, the Y has where you can pick up 7-day meal packs there. Just one-time registration is required, so call them and get registered for that. There is the summer reading program freebies, different stuff that the kids can get free from each of those different sponsors, so check that out. Also, here it is, the pickup sites and Gus the Bus daily feeding with the mobile feeding bus, but very important. And there's some more information there about the Wise pickup meal for registering, so if you need any of that, it's very awesome. Here again is the Oak Ridge High School Open Cafe and also the Ethra Sunshine bus stops. Those are both meal providing, whatever you would call that.
Services.
Services, that's what I was looking for. I was going to say systems, but it wasn't. But again, very important. This is the time of year when a lot of those kids don't have a means to get.
A lot of kids rely on those school meals, and just because school stops, they don't quit growing and getting hungry. So it's good that those programs are out there for them.
Yeah, so check that out. But again, very important. Now we head into other interests, which is still events and things to do. But they are things to do in the upcoming weeks, not this week. Brought to you by Six Little Teacups in Chattanooga. She's killing it. She's been so busy, had weddings, all that other stuff going on. You can have tea parties. You can just stop by and get sweets. She has sweets available, or you can book a birthday party there, or if you need like a business cupcakes or a wedding cake, birthday cake, you name it, she'll make it for you. You can have tea parties right there, but give her a call, 423-702-CAKE. All right, other interests, which again is things upcoming, and we will kind of blast through these because
we'll get the details when they're happening.
And you're going to see these for the upcoming weeks. But next week,
Roane County UT Extension Family Fun Day at the Roane County Park.
10 to 2. Yeah, June 19th, the Koffers.
Their second anniversary. Can't believe
that.
2 years. Yeah, but Chico's Chicken, the Dressing Room, Hat and Charm Bar, Ash and Elegance Mobile, Cigar Bar, and Buttermilk Road.
Yeah, check that out. Then on the 19th,
you got Aaron Carter.
Yeah, downtown Harriman, part of Mayor's Alley. And then on June 20th,
Spring City Summer Nights in Nature Park.
Yeah, 6 p.m. to 10:30. And then next week, they do this one first and third Saturdays.
Yeah, the Farmers Market at the Preserve in Oak Ridge.
And this is cool on the 21st.
Community-wide yard sale in Harriman.
Yeah, $10 to sign up. You can do that at that little code on the screen there. The Oak Ridge Lavender Festival.
That is June the 21st in Jackson Square.
Free admission. This is cool. This is a kickoff to movies in the park, and they're starting it with the Babahatchee Band on the 22nd.
Yep.
That's very awesome. And here's a cool little VBS.
A Vacation Bible School at the First Presbyterian Church in Rockwood. They're always doing something.
Yeah, they're awesome. So check that out. And then this is the Superintendent Dennis Ferguson.
Yep, it used to be a fishing thing, but now it's a community picnic.
Picnic sounds easier.
Yeah.
Check that out. This is another one the VFW sent in for us.
A fish fry fundraiser on June 28th.
Yeah, music raffles and more. And then the Beach Boys Tribute Band.
Sail On at the Grove in Fairfield Glade on the 28th.
This is a big one. Shake the Lake.
Down at the Veterans Park in Spring City on the 28th.
And then some people are asking, when is the 4th of July stuff? Well, here it is.
It's on the 4th. Smoke in the water at Kingston City Park.
It's hard to smoke the water, I think. Yeah. But if you want to be a sponsor, call that number. Tons of time to sign up.
And I tell you what, that's the best fireworks show going. I mean, there's
awesome.
a lot of good ones there are, but the Kingston's always was really, really good.
Yeah, very awesome. This is a very important one for no-cost medical care event.
Yep. They're going to do dental, vision, and medical.
Yeah.
It's going to be at Ray County Middle School and Bledsoe County High School.
And this is one that got sent in. Tons of information. The next few slides are all a part of it.
Motor Madness Market at Central High School
in Wartburg. Yeah, 10 to 4. You can see there's information about how to enter the show.
And how to be a vendor.
How to be a vendor, all that stuff. And there's another one. But we appreciate them sending the information. That's going to be a big time. And Harriman needs your vote for their movie in the park. You remember they have the movies where you bring your lawn chair? Well, they want you to go to their Facebook page, comment in with your 3 favorite movies, 1, 2, and 3, and they're going to use your votes to pick it. So
you probably got to stay in the PG-13 range.
I would say, yeah.
I would think.
Yeah. Willard Festival.
Yeah, Willard, Roane County Bigfoot Town Hall, hosted by the Kingston American Legion. I don't know if Willard's going to, I don't know if he's going to be there or they release you from the meeting and go try to find him.
Yeah, that'd be awesome either way. September 1st is Hooray for Harriman. That's Labor Day.
Yep. Labor Day Street Festival downtown Harriman.
Yeah, very awesome. And this is a cool one in Dayton.
Yeah, this is one I really want to go to. Wings on display. It's the World War II airport or aircraft day down there at the airport.
Yeah, it's September 6th, and this is another one very cool on September 13th.
Right on the mountain.
Yeah, 1 to 5 at the Cumberland County Fairgrounds. Here's another good one.
Yep, the Apple Festival now. We always go to this. Don't miss it. Great vendors, and sometimes they have those old-timey stacked apple cakes.
Yeah, yeah. Fried apple pies are so good.
Yes, they got those too.
So that's September 27th. And then wrapping it up, they're starting them again, those cool touch of trucks where you get to meet your local first responders, construction crews, and the kids get to see all the cool equipment that they
up
use.
close without the beeping going on, and you can check them out. And see I bet they'll let you sit in some of the control.
Oh, yeah, September 27th on that. So that wraps up all the things to do, but if you have an event, no event is too big or too small, John will tell you how to get a hold of us.
Yeah, you can email us at smalltownnetworklive@gmail.com, or as always, you can message us directly on Facebook. That's the best way of getting a hold of us. We get it right away.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, don't forget, check us out on all these other platforms. Some of them are moving in double digits. We're on double digits on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe it.
I think the ranking goes, we have the vast majority of reviews on Facebook.
Yeah.
But YouTube is coming right along, too. Quite a few people watch on YouTube.
Yeah.
And a few people on the other platforms.
Yeah. So get us to double digits on some of those other platforms. You hear the music in the background. That's my Ukrainian friends, Uzori. We appreciate them. They're still fighting for their lives. It's craziness out there. But hey, that wraps up another really busy week. If you have an event, don't forget, send that to us. If you'd like to get your business on the program, send it to us as well. But that wraps up another week here on Community News. So from all of us here at Small Town Network, I'm Scott Wilk.
I'm John Evans. That's not Howard.
That's not Howard. Have a great week, everybody. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.